Hey guys, I'm just gonna do a quick video here on, we'll call it mindset. So at the beginning of the year, my wife came to me and said, we're keeping track of the employee attendance, vacation days, sick days, and so on and so forth. And basically, I need a way to keep track of it. The sheet I had from last year, with new users, with new resource coming in, people had formulas in the spreadsheet that were overwritten, all that sort of good stuff. So what they had was they had a spreadsheet for every month, January, February, and there was users down the side of the list, and they would update and delete users as they go. And at the end of the year, let's say Mike, that was on row 7, was there in January and February. They deleted him from March, so the one below it moved up to that spot. At the end of the year, when they wanted to balance, it was ridiculous. So nevertheless, they sent over the requirements, and here's what we came up with. We created a tab called the settings tab, and this is just a database of all the users. With that being said, we have their allotted vacation, how many days they're allotted for the year, and any carryover that they might have. If they're a new employee, they wouldn't have any carryover, but if they're an existing employee, of course they may or may not have carryover depending on if they've taken their vacation or not. So we created this user list of employees. And what we did is we created a vlookup from user 1 back down to the other spreadsheet, and we put security over top the whole spreadsheet. If you want to add a vacation day, let's say for instance user 1, vacation day for Friday and vacation day for Monday, Tuesday, then what it would do, it would work through and it would calculate the number of vacation days you have on the sheet. Okay, let's say for instance if user 2 took 2 vacation days, no, not on Saturday, let's make it on a Monday. Okay, user 2 had 2 vacation days and maybe even a sick day. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to go back over to our temporary area. She wanted a tab for every user, and if there's, let's say, 30 users, that'd be 30 more tabs that you'd have to add. It could be a little bit overwhelming. So what we did is we created a one tab for all the users, and we would generate these dynamically based on the lookup in this value right here. So if I wanted to look up user 2, I can just type in user 2 and it would look up the values for user 2. If it's in your workplace and it's the name of a person, let's say like Mike Smith, and you wanted to look up Mike Smith, it might be easier if you don't know how to spell the name or whatever the case is to have a more of a menu driven. So we created this item here to load all the user lists, and it would go to that specific user. So if it was Mike Smith, that was the name of the user, it would go there to the user. Once it had the user, it would create this temporary form here to be able to print out in a certain format. And basically this form shows you, let's go back to a different user. Let's load user 1, go to user 1. Basically shows you how many days absent or vacation or sick days for the year that was taken by month. So it gives you the summary. If it's July, how many days left, and so on and so forth. So let's say for instance if I went to February and I typed in user 1, 2 vacation days, and another one in June for, let's say, a few vacation days in June as well. Then when I go back to my area here, it would tell me how many vacation days roughly that has. Carryovers are also good to know. So let's say for instance if we had user, let's use this user here, user 30, and let's put a vacation day on there for them, user 30, and let's go back to our tab to generate our user. Let's click our button, let's generate our user, let's go to user 30, and let's take a look, because user 30 said that they had 18 vacations, 3 carryovers, and they took 1 vacation day, the one we just populated. So 18 plus 3 is 21, minus the 1 vacation is 20. So everything appears to be working correctly, And I hope you like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post this. Oh, I'll add that value in there just to make sure that it works for you as well. There you go. I just added that new user, and I didn't make the vlookup go all the way down to for 100 people. So nevertheless, there you are. We can select any other user just to show you that everything works fine. User 6, go to tab. There you are. User 29. Okay. Well, hopefully if you like, please subscribe. And actually, if you want this spreadsheet, you can modify it or even use it to work through the vlookups and all the cool formulas that are in there. Email me and I will send you across a copy. So send me swotcar@gmail.com. swotcar@gmail.com. Thanks a lot. Take care, guys. Bye.